Okay, in this video, we're going to have a look at how you can customize the quick access toolbar. Remember, the quick access toolbar is this area right at the top where it's got commonly used functions. So functions that you want to have quick access to, which is why it's called the quick access toolbar. So if you click on this little drop-down arrow over there, you can see which functions are currently added because they've got check marks or ticks next to them. So you can see the save, the undo, so these things are basically there. Undo, redo, these things have the tick marks next to them, and that's why they are listed here. If I, for example, click on sort ascending, it now adds sort ascending, and let's also actually add sort descending. So as we actually tick them, they now appear here. And if I want to remove the, let's say the redo one, so the redo is this grayed out one, and we say redo is removed. I clicked on it, and the moment I clicked on it, it removed the check mark and also removed it from here. Now you're not limited to only the functions that are listed over here. You can click on more commands, and then this brings up the Excel options dialog box for the quick access toolbar, which you can see here. And now here you can add any command that you want. So remember, it's initially choosing commands from popular commands. So on this drop down, there's various options, but popular commands is effectively this list over here, which are commonly used commands. So I could, for example, let's just say I selected delete sheet rows. I click on it and then I add it, so that adds it to the quick access toolbar. Let's assume that I wanted to also do the same for full color as well as the font color. So assuming these are things that I use quite often, I'd like to have them added to the quick access toolbar. If you don't find the function that you're looking for under the popular commands, you can always click on this drop down and select all commands, which then will load every single command in Excel. As you can see, there are literally hundreds of them, and it's all sorted alphabetically, so you could find it that way. The other categorizations really are about commands not in the ribbon. So, there's certain commands that are in the ribbon based on, for example, what you can see here. And there are commands that are available in Excel that are not in the ribbon. And if you only wanted to look at those, you could select commands not in the ribbon, and you can choose from those ones for the quick access toolbar if that's what you want. You can also, in this particular area, if you want to remove something from the quick access toolbar, we can simply select it. So let's say I want to remove the autosave option. I could click on that and select remove, and it basically moves it to the left. And now it's no longer going to be available here. Remember that as I am making these changes, it's not going to reflect immediately here on the top. It's only once I click on OK that will happen. So once I click on OK, you can see that autosave has been removed and the functions that I've added are now showing. Also, you may actually want to move the quick access toolbar below the ribbon. So if you click on this drop down over here and you say show below the ribbon, it moves it to this area over here, which just may be a bit quicker. So when you're working, it's quicker to just go here instead of going right to the top. The other way you can actually remove anything from the quick access toolbar is, let's say I right click on this particular icon, and if I say remove from the quick access toolbar, it removes it. So simply by right clicking on any of the icons and just saying remove, you could actually remove it that way over there. Finally, the other thing that we want to cover is if we go back into this more commands on the drop down, I just want to note that you've also got the standard reset. So you can reset the quick access toolbar back to the way it was in the default, or you can reset all customizations, which would also then include, for example, the ribbon. You can see it says delete all ribbon and quick access toolbar. I'm just going to say no. If you wanted to only do the quick access toolbar, we select that option over there, and then we say yes. And then it'll basically bring us back to the default, which is these four over here. And then you can also export and import. So if you've done customizations, you can export those customizations to a file, and then you can import that on some other system as well in terms of how you've customized the quick access toolbar.